you guys are enjoying Camaro Fest, and this is our second Tech Talk for the weekend. I'm going to introduce the team here. We've got an awesome team of engineers and folks from Detroit here. So thank you all for coming to this Tech Talk, and we're going to get started. So I'm Jillian. I'm part of the marketing and advertising for Camaro and Chevy car teams. If you have any questions, come to me.
Thanks, Jillian. Afternoon, everyone. Chad Dodson. I'm the PLOM, which is Plant Launch Operations Manager at LGR out in Lansing and Detroit. Any of you have questions relating to the plant? Come see me.
Good afternoon. My name is Damien Prephill, Transmission Engineering. As Chad mentioned, if you have any questions, feel free to stop by and talk to us. Thank you.
How you doing? I'm Steve Grillo. I'm the Program Quality Manager for the vehicle. So anything related to quality, feel free to stop on by.
Hi there, I'm Ann Bredas. I'm the Brand Quality Manager for Camaro, which means I'm the service person.
Hi, I'm Courtney Lindworm. My title is Program Engineering Manager, and what that means is I work directly from Mark Dickens as our chief, so I'm like an assistant chief almost.
Next year.
Hi, I'm Tom Sue, Program Validation Manager.
Andy Stairs, Electrical Engineer.
Mitchell Bergsley, I do marketing for our performance parts and accessories.
And I'm nobody. So I'm just going to
All right, so today we're going to talk a little about some of the things we did for 2020. One of the big changes we made was infotainment. We upgraded our infotainment system on our mid and high level cars. So that's your bigger 8-inch display. Basically, some of the things we did is we made it a little bit more intuitive, more like a smartphone, and apps. Like, it doesn't look different, but it operates more like a smartphone. So it's a little bit better since we're all now smartphone users and whatnot. So the other thing is we got we're kind of partnered with XM a little better now, and the way we process XM, we upgraded the hardware so that we can now pause and play XM. So if you're driving down the road and you get a call or something, the XM will pause. So if you're listening to like a podcast or something, you can pause it and then continue to play it. And then we also upgraded the user profile kind of system. So now your user profile, you can have multiple user profiles within the infotainment system, and it will follow you as you sign in. And so you can have different settings in the car and whatnot. And so then when you sign in, or somebody in your else in your household signs in, it'll change your favorites and whatnot to follow that profile. And it's linked up to your OnStar account, so you can go into your OnStar account and make some changes too. Really good. There's other things that happen behind the scenes. It's a better system. We're constantly trying to innovate and make it better. So that's one thing. Also, if you guys look behind you on the blue car, it's in the sun right now. One of the things we did is we took our full display mirror that we added last year, and for the coupes, we added it to the antenna on the roof. So it moved. You can see this car has a spoiler that's a lot like the convertible spoiler. So in the convertible, it's in the middle stanchion, and on the coupes now, it's up on the roof. So this is really good because it opens up your field of view. Obviously, we can't put it on the roof of a convertible, so it's stayed there in the convertible. But for the coupes, it's there. It also allowed us to put it on more more models. So you can order it from the dealership on a 3LT with that, and you can now your 1LE. So your 3LT 1LE or your SS 1LE can also get that camera. So if you're a SS 1LE person and you want to track your car and have that, I've actually talked to Mike Lee. He really wishes that his HP had it. which is a little bit of a bummer that it doesn't, but he wishes he had it back out on MCM the other day. Another kind of small technology change we made was we added what's called tire fill alert. So when you need to fill your tires and you go into the tire fill mode, your turn signals will start flashing. And so as you start filling your tire, and it gets up to our recommended cold tire pressure, the turn signal will stop flashing solid, and the horn will honk at you, so you know you're there. So you're not constantly running back to your ICS, making sure it's good and it's correct. Let's see, some other things. We added accessory options to the plant. So things like red seat belts, you can now order those as an option from your dealer, and it will come from the plant and it will show up on your build sheet. Other things like that is like a red trim interior, red or orange calipers, you can get them on your LT and your SS. The blade spoiler, which is on the car over there, you can now get that from the factory. Recaro seats can actually be put on LTs and LSs now from the plant. Other things were the fender badge, you can have it changed out to be the word Camaro instead of the shield. We did black badges and black taillights from the factory now. So if you're one of those people that really likes to have all that information on your build sheet, it will now be there if you order it from the dealer that way. Other things for 20, as most of you know, and if you were here yesterday, we talked about the SS. As marketing says, we listened to you guys last year and we changed it. We made the bumper now body color, and the badge, or the bow tie, moved from being a flow tie to a bow tie up in the grill. That also makes the bow tie black, and it allows you to order a illuminated bow tie too. So anybody that actually owns a 19 SS, you now have a very unique car. It's a special car because it's 1 year that we're doing that. Other things we're doing this year, back in February, we added the automatic transmission, the 10-speed automatic transmission, to the ZL1 1LE, which is the gray car over here. It's a phenomenal transmission, and we had been asked a lot about it, so we added it to that car. And we did some tuning with it too, so it's a slightly different car than the manual, but it's a phenomenal car. I've been driving a manual for a couple months, and I just switched over to the auto, and it's great. The other big transmission change for 2020 is our V6 now, instead of having the 8-speed, we'll have the 10-speed. Unlike the V8s though, it won't have launch control. We didn't put that on there, but it is still on the 8 speeds, or the V8s. And then the other really big thing we're doing this year is what's called our LT1 model, which is right over here. The red one is also an LT1, and then so is the shock one over here. Big things about this, you still get the SS hood. This is not an SS in any way. Well, it's got SS features, but it's not an SS. So therefore, it is not track capable. This is a base car. If you think of it like if you were to go into the dealer and order a 1LT, it's now a 1LT with a V8 option on it. We did put the SS hood on it because of airflow reasons, and then you still get 20-inch wheels, but you have run flat tires on them. And then if we did a special badge for it to allow it to be a little bit unique. And then your entire interior is like an LT. So you have your base radio, you have your cloth seats, both powered still. Like I said, just like if it was a 1LT with a V8 engine in it. We did this really to show you, to allow you guys to accessorize and to make these cars your own. Because every time we come here and we talk to you guys, you're so excited to tell us about your car. It's part of your family, and we love that. So we want you to accessorize. We want you to take it out and make it for you. So one of the things we did for this weekend is we took our Shock LT over, one LT over here, or LT1, and we accessorized it. And Mitch, wherever he went, is going to talk about what we did to it.
Thank you. Thanks, Courtney. So as she said, the red one's an LT1, this white one's an LT1, and the shock one out there. So the red would be your base LT1. You get the V8, it goes fast, it's not track capable, but it's kind of bland. So what we do is we have our accessories that are available. So behind you can see there's a ton of stuff available. This is just scratching the surface on all the parts we have available. So for that one, we have the shock color, which is awesome, and we added the black fender hash stripes. We have the black bow ties with illuminated bow tie in the front, which looks awesome at night. We have the rear blackout panel. We have the the satin black side skirts and second generation splitter. So it's really aggressive, really sharp looking, really tones up the car. So those are all just really cosmetic parts, but also we offer a ton of performance upgrade parts for the vehicle as well. So if you want a cold air intake, an exhaust system, suspension lowering, sway bars, strut tower bars, you name it, we basically have it. And the best part is, it's all with a warranty. So you can get the parts shipped to your dealer, install them yourself. Either way, we have a lot of options for you to really personalize your car, which I know you all love to do. So there's really cool options out there for you to personalize it, customize it, make it yours, like Courtney was saying. That's what we want you to do. That was the point of the LT1. So if you like the plain Jane look, that's fantastic. But you want to spice up a little bit, make it yours, have some more fun with it, we have a ton of accessories to help you do that.
Thanks, Mitchell. Can everyone give a round of applause for Courtney and Mitch for their great presentation? All right, well that concludes today's Tech Talk. Like we kind of mentioned, if anyone has one-on-one questions, our entire engineering team and the group will be here to answer them for you throughout